Okay guys, so next up, as you can see, this Oxford Boss padlock, a really bright shiny yellow padlock, definitely not going to miss this one. Obviously a disc detainer lock, has 7 discs with a very restricted keyway, which we'll come to in a minute. For those of you who are interested in the lock, obviously we have a 14mm hardened shackle and double locking poles, and this is we've got all sorts of awards here. I mean, a real sort of solid, as you can see, the Solid Secure Motorcycle Gold Award. And certainly a real heavyweight, certainly in its price range. So all in all, pretty good padlocks. Definitely a lock I would use. And then of course you come to the keyway, which was obviously my interest in the lock. As you can see, we've got a very restricted half moon keyway there. So of course accessing the discs and getting some tensioners and some pick in there is obviously the biggest challenge for this. But of course we've managed to modify one of the picks. Of course, just going to the key quickly, as you can see, we've got the half moon key with a sort of radical bit in there, some highs and lows right the way through the lock. I will just quickly show you the lock's working absolutely fine because we can't take this apart, so I just want to make sure that everybody's happy that the lock's working fine, as you can see, and that's the double locking pole in there as well. And the modifications I've done to the pick, obviously I've had an Abloy Classic pick, which as you can see I've radically changed. So with the picking tip, obviously we've got a half moon profile there now, which actually slips just into the actual keyway there. I'm using a hockey stick style pick there. If I need to reset anything, then of course I can just use the back of this side to reset any of the discs, and then of course we can go through the disc stack and hopefully get the lock open. So of course obviously the biggest challenge was obviously accessing the discs, and so the next challenge is obviously getting the vice and see if we can get it picked open. Okay, we've got the vice ready now, so of course what we'll do is just get that in there. Hopefully you'll be able to see everything there. Okay, just get you backed out a little bit there so you can actually see the lock as well. Once again, I will show you the lock's working fine, even though I've just done that. There he says, there's the keyway there, that's good. As you can see, working perfectly. It is brand new. So of course with all disc locks I will rotate all the discs clockwise as far as they'll go, making sure that I've picked up all the discs and they're all completely clockwise. Okay, so the pick in there should be fine. Okay, so we're going to use let me just make sure I got the best angle possible there. Okay, so we're going to use heavy tension and just sort of just work our way up through the disc stack and hopefully get the open. Okay, let's click out the first disc there, obviously working upwards from the bottom upwards. Get another little click there. I think I've got a click on that one there. Next one's binding. And there you go, not too bad actually. I managed to get it open in quite a quick time. As I said, because the discs don't have any false gates and because obviously I've got good access to the keyway, it's not too bad. Obviously, that, as I said, the biggest thing was obviously security by obscurity, I think they call it. So yeah, so a wonderful little padlock, and although I did get through it pretty quick there, of course in the real world you would never be picking this one, not without a specialised tool. Okay, that's all I have for you today. If you are interested in seeing some more disc detainer locks being picked, then I'll leave a playlist in the top corner there. Listen guys, thanks ever so much for your time. Please subscribe and have a great day. Thanks guys.